Good day everyone, let's take a tour at Malapascua Island. Due to its geographic location, Malapascua offers a tropical rainforest climate. The best time to visit here is between the months of December to April. It's always best to schedule your trip to Malapascua Island during this dry season, where there are fewer chances of rainfall and typhoon. To get here from Cebu City, you need to travel more or less 4 hours to Maya Port. Travel time mostly depends on the traffic situation. Once you arrive at Maya Port, you need to take another 40-minute motorboat ride that will take you to Malapascua Island. And once you get there, paradise awaits. The island is well known for its long white sand beaches, ringing a tropical interior of lush palms and a small number of hamlets. It's commonly referred to as the Boracay Island of Cebu, a smaller and less commercialized version of the world-famous and heavily promoted Boracay Island. Be impressed by lush coral gardens, vibrant walls, some fascinating and impressive encounters with marine species. The Malapascua dive scene is well known for its amazing macro life, with critters such as pygmy seahorses, ghost pipefish, blue-ringed octopus, sea moths, and parkfish amongst the tiny species that can be spotted on a dive here. Guest dives will also turn up the beautiful mandarin fish, and other highlights include reef sharks, mantas, and devil rays. Here are some of the things to do when you are at Malapascua Island. Number 1. Dive with treasure sharks at Monad Shoal. It's one of the famous diving spots in all of Malapascua Island because this is where the famous treasure sharks can be spotted year-round every single day. 2. Spend a day at Logon Beach, a crescent-shaped beach popular for its lineup of classy beachfront hotels and restaurants. It's one of the best beaches in Malapascua for its idyllic atmosphere and calm waters. It's also a great spot to capture the sunset and some island vibes. 3. Discover the beauty of Gimbitayan Beach. A bit secluded, the Gimbitayan Beach is one of the unspoiled hidden gems in Malapascua Island. You need to take a steep and slightly bumpy motorcycle ride to reach the beach, but the tranquility and the beauty of the beach make it worth your while. 4. Swim at Langov Beach. This beach is a fan favorite among tourists who want some peace and quiet. The azure waters, white sand, lesser crowds, and amazing sunset truly make it a beach paradise. If you want to do some beach yoga, you can do it on the shores of Langov Beach in peace. 5. Drink cocktails at Bounty Beach. This is the first beach that will greet you upon arriving on the island paradise. As Malapascua Island's main beach, it is probably the most commercialized with a lot of hotels, restaurants, and dive shops near the shore. 6. See the underwater caves in Gato Island. Many diver tourists come to Malapascua Island to see the treasure sharks and Monad Shoal, but many people also say that they leave the island loving the diving experience in Gato Island more. The underwater scene in Gato Island is filled with beautiful rock formations and corals. There's an underwater tunnel where you can swim through. Inside the small underwater caves, you'll find the big white reef sharks and sea snakes resting. You can also encounter big schools of fish during your dive. 7. Explore Kimod Shoal. This dive site is closer to the province of Leyte but still included in many Malapascua tours. Like in Monad Shoal, you can also find treasure sharks here as well as the hammerhead sharks, barracudas, yellowfin tuna, mackerel, and unicorn fish. The site is teeming with corals, sponges, and sea fans. 8. Swim with marine life at Bugtong Bato. Bugtong Bato or North Wall is a dive site near Malapascua Island. Divers will enjoy the sloping reef in Bugtong Bato as well as Mini Wall, the sandy bottom, and all the underwater creatures that hid in the corals. It is a famous spot to see some squid, lionfish, zebra crabs, seahorses, cuttlefish, blue-ring octopus, and whipped coral shrimp. 9. See the mandarin fish at Lighthouse Reef. Head to the Lighthouse Reef and tick off this item from your bucket list. Here you'll find one of the most beautiful and psychedelic fish, the mandarin fish. Malapascua Island is one of the few places in the globe where you can spot it, and if you're lucky, you can even witness their mating dance. Underwater photographers dive here not just for mandarin fish but also for the blue ring octopus, seahorses, and small but equally captivating World War II shipwreck. 10. Marvel at the view of Malapascua at Lighthouse Beach. As the name suggests, this beach is near the Malapascua Lighthouse where you can enjoy amazing panoramic views from the top. But what makes the Lighthouse Beach famous is the Japanese World War II landing craft wreck in a shallow snorkeling post. Like most beaches in Malapascua, people go here to watch the sunset in peace. The island's name is derived from two Spanish words, mal and pascua, which in English means bad and festivity. According to history books, a Spanish ship named the island after getting stranded during Christmas of year 1520 because of a strong storm. Malapascua Island has been influenced by Christian religion just like almost all parts of Cebu province. Know that even before the coming of Catholic missionaries, various native Filipinos had their own traditional belief system. They believe in spirits that live in nature, such as the spirits of the mountains, rivers, seas, trees, or forests. This traditional belief has made the locals quite receptive to the Christian faith being spread by Spanish Catholic missionaries in the 15th century. The belief of spirits that animate in nature made it much easier for locals to accept images that may represent or symbolize spirits or gods that have power over nature and people. It is common to hear miracle stories in many parts of the country, and Malapascua is not exempted from it. In Barangay Logon, also known as Malapascua Island, it is believed to be the place where Virgin Mary had a miracle sometime in 1890. The island had only a few households with the miraculous virgin called the Virgin de los Desamparados, was an image made of wood that was never burnt despite the fire that consumed where it was kept, and has in fact been growing in size right through until the present day. Devotees from all over the Philippines and even from abroad visit the island for the feast day, which is held every May 11 of the year. Cebuano is the main dialect in Malapascua. The people here understand Tagalog and few can speak and understand English, especially the natives. So when you happen to get here, learn how to speak the local dialect of Cebuano. Fishing is the main livelihood of the people in this island. There were chances that we find fishermen bringing in their catch, and we bought a couple of fish for our meal. Some of them are relatives of my wife, and they just give a few of their catch as present to us as visitors. People here are friendly and hospitable. They greet you with a smile on their faces and really to give you accommodation. There are restaurants and bars along the waterfront areas, with many of the resorts offering spa treatments and yoga classes. Make sure you plan ahead and bring cash with you, as there is nowhere to get money on the island, as in no ATM machines available here. If you need to withdraw money, you can go to Bugo Town where ATMs abound. You can pay by card in some of the larger resorts, but prepare yourself for a pricey surcharge. But you can definitely live cheaply on the island, for you can buy a beer or a liter of Coke with just 60 pesos in the neighborhood sari-sari stores. You can hop on a motorcycle taxi if you like tour around Malapascua Island. Day tour is 700 pesos or 200 pesos per hour, including the driver. Having a local driver helps and saves time because you might get lost if you go by yourself, for the road is a twisting path through Gimbitayan village. You can also walk around the island, but the heat can be harsh, especially during the summer months. If you do plan on walking some short distances, bring an umbrella and a bottle of drinking water to keep you hydrated. The Bantayan municipality is one of the attractive areas in Cebu province. One of its greatest gifts are the islands with white beaches and crystal clear waters. Experience the world to move slow in this alluring Malapascua Island and make unforgettable memories with friends and families. A trip to this island allows you to commune with nature, with the sea, with the people, and in a true island paradise you'll find peace. With its pristine beaches and majestic diving sites that many travelers are eager to visit, truly, Malapascua Island, Cebu is a paradise here on earth.